Have you ever reached into your fridge, pulled out a container of leftover veggies, and popped them in the microwave, thinking you're making a healthy, thrifty choice? What if those familiar vegetables, ones you've cooked for years, could turn toxic when reheated, silently threatening your health with risks like cancer, digestive woes, or even cognitive decline? As seniors, we cherish our vitality, but these everyday kitchen habits could be stealing it away. In this video, we're revealing 5 common vegetables that can become harmful when reheated, backed by science, and sharing simple, heartfelt tips to keep your meals safe and nourishing. Watch until the end to discover not just which vegetables to avoid reheating, but why these risks hit harder as we age and how small changes can protect your energy, clarity, and joy for years to come. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Spinach. From superfood to silent threat. Spinach has long been revered as a cornerstone of healthy eating, its vibrant, emerald green leaves gracing our plates in countless forms. Whether tossed into a fresh, crisp salad with cherry tomatoes and a light vinaigrette, blended into a velvety soup for a comforting meal, or gently sautéed with a touch of olive oil and garlic as a nutrient-packed side dish, spinach is a culinary chameleon. It's celebrated as a superfood, brimming with an impressive array of nutrients. Vitamins A, C, and K, which support vision, immunity, and bone health, iron for energy and oxygen transport, folate for cell repair, and potent antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which combat oxidative stress. For decades, spinach has been a trusted ally in promoting vitality and well-being, often hailed as a must-have for anyone striving for a balanced, health-conscious diet. Yet, beneath its wholesome reputation lies a hidden risk that emerges when spinach is mishandled after cooking, particularly when reheated after storage, transforming this nutritional hero into a potential health threat. The root of the issue lies in spinach's naturally occurring nitrates, which are beneficial when the vegetable is consumed fresh. Nitrates play a vital role in supporting cardiovascular health by dilating blood vessels, improving blood flow, and reducing blood pressure, while also aiding in energy production at the cellular level. However, the chemical makeup of these nitrates can change dramatically under certain conditions. When spinach is cooked, cooled, and stored in the refrigerator, particularly for more than a day or two, the nitrates begin to break down. Reheating, especially in a microwave, accelerates this process, converting nitrates into nitrites and, under specific conditions, into nitrosamines. The World Health Organization classifies certain nitrosamines as probable carcinogens, with research linking them to an increased risk of stomach and colorectal cancers. For older adults, this danger is particularly concerning. Age-related declines in liver and kidney function reduce the body's ability to detoxify harmful compounds, making seniors more vulnerable to the effects of nitrosamines. Furthermore, studies published in Neurology suggest that chronic exposure to such compounds may contribute to systemic inflammation, a known risk factor for cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. Picture a familiar scenario. It's a cozy Sunday evening, and you've prepared a large pot of hearty vegetable soup, rich with fresh spinach, to enjoy throughout the week. The leftovers are stored in a container in the fridge, ready for a quick meal. By Wednesday, you're reheating a bowl in the microwave for lunch, unaware that the spinach's nitrates may have transformed into harmful nitrosamines during storage and reheating. While a single instance may pose minimal risk, repeated exposure over time could quietly stress your body, potentially contributing to long-term health challenges, from digestive issues to cognitive impairments. A heartfelt tip for safe enjoyment. To keep spinach as a trusted ally in your diet, prioritize consuming it fresh whenever possible. Incorporate it into vibrant salads, nutrient-packed smoothies, or even as a raw topping for sandwiches to maximize its benefits without risk. If cooking is necessary, prepare only the amount you'll eat immediately to avoid leftovers. For any cooked spinach that must be stored, cool it quickly and place it in an airtight container in the refrigerator, consuming it within 24 to 48 hours to minimize nitrate conversion. When reheating is unavoidable, opt for gentle methods, such as warming on the stovetop over low heat, rather than using a microwave, which can exacerbate the chemical transformation of nitrates. By adopting these mindful practices, savoring spinach's freshness, storing it properly, and reheating cautiously, you can continue to enjoy its nutritional bounty while safeguarding your body and mind for years to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Potatoes, a comfort food with a catch. Potatoes are the quintessential comfort food, evoking warm memories of family gatherings, holiday feasts, and simple weeknight dinners. Whether whipped into creamy mashed potatoes with a touch of butter and cream, roasted with rosemary and olive oil until golden and crisp, or baked to fluffy perfection with a dollop of sour cream, potatoes hold a special place in our hearts and on our tables. Their versatility, affordability, and satisfying texture make them a beloved staple across cultures and cuisines. Yet, as we age, the way we handle and reheat potatoes can introduce risks that were less concerning in our younger years, turning this cherished ingredient into a potential health hazard if not managed with care. The primary danger lies in the conditions created when cooked potatoes are cooled slowly and stored improperly before being reheated. Potatoes, particularly when baked or roasted and left wrapped in aluminum foil, create a low-oxygen, moist environment that is ideal for the growth of Clostridium botulinum, the bacteria responsible for botulism. This rare but serious illness is caused by a potent neurotoxin produced by the bacteria, which can develop in improperly stored potatoes. Unlike spoiled food that might signal its deterioration through smell or appearance, botulism's toxin is odorless, tasteless, and invisible, making it particularly insidious. Symptoms of botulism can range from mild, nausea, vomiting, and dizziness, to severe, including muscle weakness, difficulty swallowing, and, in rare cases, neurological damage that can be life-threatening. For older adults, whose immune systems and digestive processes are naturally weakened by age, the risks are significantly heightened. Research published in Frontiers in Neuroscience underscores how gut-derived toxins, such as those produced by Clostridium botulinum, can contribute to chronic inflammation, a key driver of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases, as well as other age-related health issues. Consider a relatable scenario. You've hosted a weekend dinner and prepared a generous batch of creamy mashed potatoes or perfectly baked spuds, wrapped in foil to keep them warm. The leftovers are stored in the fridge, perhaps still in their foil wrapping or a loosely covered dish. A few days later, you reheat them for a quick meal, unaware that slow cooling or improper storage may have allowed Clostridium botulinum to proliferate. While a single exposure may not cause immediate harm, repeated instances of mishandling leftovers over time can place undue stress on your digestive and nervous systems, potentially exacerbating age-related vulnerabilities. A loving reminder for safe enjoyment. To ensure potatoes remain a source of comfort rather than a health concern, adopt mindful cooking and storage habits. Whenever possible, cook only the amount you plan to eat fresh to avoid leftovers altogether. If you do have extra potatoes, cool them rapidly to prevent bacterial growth. Spread them out on a tray to dissipate heat quickly before transferring to an airtight container, and never store them in foil, which traps moisture and creates an ideal environment for bacteria. Refrigerate promptly and consume within 48 hours to minimize risk. When reheating, use an oven or stovetop to ensure even heating throughout, and avoid reheating leftovers more than once, as each cycle increases the potential for bacterial proliferation. If leftovers linger beyond 2 days, discard them without hesitation, even if they appear fine. By handling potatoes with care, cooking fresh, storing properly, and reheating cautiously, you can continue to enjoy their warmth and nourishment while protecting your health for the long term. 3. Celery, a subtle risk in soups and stews. Celery, with its crisp, fibrous texture, refreshing crunch, and mild, herbaceous flavor, is a cornerstone of countless culinary traditions, cherished for its versatility and ability to enhance a wide array of dishes. From the comforting depths of a homemade chicken noodle soup to the robust heartiness of a slow-cooked beef stew, celery is a go-to ingredient that adds both flavor and subtle complexity. It's a key component in the classic mirepoix trio, alongside carrots and onions, that forms the aromatic foundation of many soups, stews, casseroles, and stocks. Beyond its culinary appeal, celery is a nutritional powerhouse, boasting an impressive array of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin K for bone health, vitamin C for immune support, potassium for heart function, and naturally occurring nitrates that can aid in blood pressure regulation when consumed fresh. Its low-calorie, high-water content also makes it a favorite among those seeking to maintain a balanced, health-conscious diet. However, beneath celery's wholesome reputation lies a hidden risk that emerges when it is subjected to the common cycle of cooking, storing, and reheating, a process that can transform its beneficial nitrates into potentially harmful nitrosamines, posing significant health concerns, particularly for older adults. Nitrosamines are chemical compounds formed when nitrates, which are naturally abundant in celery, undergo a chemical transformation triggered by heat, prolonged storage, or improper reheating methods. These compounds have been extensively studied and are associated with serious health risks, including an increased likelihood of developing certain types of cancer, such as stomach and colorectal cancer, as well as chronic inflammation, which can exacerbate a range of age-related conditions. For seniors, whose bodies experience a natural decline in cellular repair mechanisms, immune system efficiency, and detoxification processes, the accumulation of nitrosamines can be particularly detrimental. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights that the reheating process, especially when done at high temperatures in microwave ovens, significantly accelerates the conversion of nitrates to nitrosamines. This chemical shift is not something you can taste or see, making it an insidious risk that can go unnoticed in everyday meal preparation. Picture a familiar scenario. It's a chilly weekend afternoon, and you've spent hours in the kitchen preparing a large pot of hearty vegetable soup, brimming with tender celery stalks, vibrant carrots, sweet onions, and fragrant herbs. The first bowl is a comforting delight, warming your body and soul with its rich flavors. You store the leftovers in the refrigerator, envisioning cozy meals throughout the week. Each time you reheat a portion, perhaps in the microwave for convenience or on high heat to save time, you unknowingly increase the nitrosamine content in the dish. For older adults, this repeated exposure to nitrosamines can contribute to a gradual, cumulative strain on the body, potentially worsening inflammation-related conditions such as arthritis, cardiovascular disease, or even increasing the long-term risk of cancer. The impact is particularly concerning for seniors, as their bodies are less adept at repairing cellular damage or combating oxidative stress, making it critical to minimize exposure to such compounds to maintain vitality and overall health. To fully enjoy celery's nutritional benefits while safeguarding against these hidden dangers, adopting mindful preparation and storage habits is essential. Incorporate fresh celery into your diet whenever possible to preserve its nutrients and avoid the risks associated with reheating. Its crisp texture and mild flavor make it an ideal addition to vibrant, nutrient-packed salads, where it can be paired with ingredients like crisp apples, toasted walnuts, dried cranberries, or a tangy lemon vinaigrette for a refreshing and healthful dish. If you prefer cooked celery, opt for lightly sautéed or steamed preparations that you'll consume immediately, ensuring that its nutritional integrity remains intact. When reheating dishes containing celery is unavoidable, perhaps you've made a large batch of soup for meal planning. Use gentle, low-heat methods, such as warming on the stovetop over a low flame or in a low-temperature oven, to minimize the formation of nitrosamines. Additionally, aim to consume leftovers within 24 hours of cooking to further reduce the risk of harmful compound formation. For seniors, these small but impactful adjustments can make a significant difference, allowing you to continue savoring celery's flavor and health benefits while protecting your long-term wellness. By taking these precautions, you can ensure that celery remains a nourishing, vibrant part of your diet, supporting your energy, vitality, and overall health for years to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Beets. A sweet risk to your vitality. Beets, with their striking ruby red or golden hues, earthy sweetness, and dense nutritional profile, are a beloved ingredient in kitchens around the world, celebrated for their versatility and health-promoting properties. Whether roasted to bring out their caramelized depth, boiled for a tender, juicy bite, grated raw into vibrant salads, or blended into nutrient-packed smoothies, beets are a culinary treasure. They are rich in heart-healthy nitrates, which can improve blood flow and lower blood pressure, as well as potent antioxidants like betalains, which combat oxidative stress and inflammation. Beets also provide essential nutrients such as folate for cellular health, manganese for metabolism, and potassium for muscle function, making them a favorite for those seeking to support cardiovascular health, boost stamina, and maintain overall wellness. However, much like celery and spinach, beets carry a hidden risk that emerges when they are cooked, stored, and reheated, a process that can transform their beneficial nitrates into nitrosamines, potentially harmful compounds that pose significant health concerns, particularly for older adults. The formation of nitrosamines occurs when the naturally occurring nitrates in beets undergo a chemical transformation triggered by heat, prolonged storage, or improper reheating methods, such as high-temperature microwaving. These compounds are concerning because they have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, including gastric and esophageal cancers, and chronic inflammation, which can exacerbate a wide range of health issues. For seniors, the stakes are particularly high, as chronic inflammation is a known contributor to age-related conditions. Research published in Nature Reviews Neurology underscores the connection between chronic inflammation and cognitive decline, including symptoms like brain fog, memory lapses, and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Imagine preparing a beautiful tray of roasted beets for a family dinner, their vibrant color and sweet, earthy flavor earning rave reviews from your guests. Days later, you reheat the leftovers in the microwave or oven, thinking it's a harmless way to enjoy the dish again. While the beets still taste delicious, this process may introduce low levels of nitrosamines that, over time, could quietly undermine your brain and body's resilience, contributing to inflammation and potentially accelerating cognitive decline. For older adults, whose bodies are less efficient at repairing cellular damage, combating oxidative stress, and detoxifying harmful compounds, minimizing exposure to nitrosamines is crucial for maintaining both physical vitality and mental clarity. To fully harness beets' nutritional power while reducing these risks, prioritize consuming them in their freshest or freshly prepared forms. Grate raw beets into salads for a burst of color, flavor, and crunch, pairing them with complementary ingredients like creamy goat cheese, peppery arugula, roasted pecans, or a zesty citrus dressing for a delightful and nutrient-dense meal. Alternatively, roast or boil beets for immediate consumption, savoring their natural sweetness without the need for reheating. If reheating is unavoidable, perhaps you've prepared a large batch for meal prep or to share with family. Opt for gentle, low-temperature methods, such as warming in a low-temperature oven or on the stovetop over low heat, to minimize nitrosamine formation. Additionally, aim to consume leftovers within 24 hours of cooking to further limit the risk of harmful compounds. For seniors, these mindful practices can make a significant difference, ensuring that beets remain a nourishing, energizing part of your diet without compromising your health. By adopting these strategies, you can continue to enjoy beets' vibrant flavor and health benefits, supporting your heart, brain, and overall well-being as you embrace each day with renewed vigor, clarity, and enthusiasm. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Mushrooms. Delicate and dangerous when reheated. Mushrooms, whether the earthy cremini sautéed in a vibrant stir-fry, the meaty portobello grilled for a hearty burger, or the delicate oyster mushrooms folded into a creamy soup, are a nutritional treasure for seniors. These fungi are packed with powerful antioxidants, such as ergothioneine and glutathione, which combat oxidative stress and support cellular health. They also contain beta-glucans, complex polysaccharides known for their immune-boosting properties, which can be particularly beneficial for aging immune systems. Additionally, mushrooms are a rich source of B vitamins, selenium, and potassium, making them a low-calorie, nutrient-dense addition to a senior's diet. Their umami flavor and versatile texture make them a culinary delight, capable of elevating everything from a simple omelet to a sophisticated risotto. However, the magic of mushrooms comes with a caveat. Their delicate composition makes them particularly vulnerable to the effects of reheating. According to research published in the Journal of Lipid Research, the proteins and polyunsaturated fats in mushrooms are highly susceptible to degradation when exposed to heat multiple times. This process can lead to the formation of oxidized compounds, which not only diminish the nutritional value of the mushrooms but can also trigger digestive discomfort. For seniors, whose digestive systems may already be more sensitive due to age-related changes, reheating mushrooms can result in bloating, gas, or even cramping. In some cases, the oxidative stress caused by these degraded compounds may contribute to inflammation, potentially exacerbating chronic conditions such as heart disease, arthritis, or diabetes over time. The fatigue that sometimes follows a reheated mushroom dish isn't just a coincidence. It's a sign that the body is working harder to process these altered nutrients. Picture a lovingly prepared mushroom risotto, its creamy texture and rich, savory aroma a testament to the care put into its creation. Leftovers are stored in the fridge, and days later, the dish is reheated for a quick meal. The once plump, tender mushrooms now have a rubbery, unappealing texture, a clear signal that their delicate structure has broken down. Beyond the change in taste and texture, this transformation indicates a loss of vital nutrients and the potential formation of harmful oxidative byproducts. For seniors, whose bodies may already be grappling with reduced resilience to stress, these small insults can accumulate, quietly chipping away at their vitality and overall well-being. A warm encouragement for seniors. To maximize the health benefits and culinary joy of mushrooms, prioritize cooking them fresh whenever possible. If you have leftovers, consider enjoying them cold to preserve their nutritional integrity and avoid the risks associated with reheating. Cold mushrooms can be a delightful addition to salads, sandwiches, or even as a topping for a chilled grain bowl, offering a burst of flavor without compromising health. When storing mushrooms, opt for glass containers rather than plastic to prevent moisture buildup, which can accelerate spoilage and promote bacterial growth. If reheating is unavoidable, do so gently. Use low heat and avoid microwaving, which can exacerbate nutrient loss and texture changes. By treating mushrooms with the care they deserve, seniors can continue to savor their unique flavors and reap their health benefits, keeping meals a source of nourishment, pleasure, and vitality. As we wrap up this journey through the surprising risks of reheating certain vegetables, I want to thank you for taking the time to prioritize your health and vitality. These small choices in our kitchens can make a big difference in how we feel, think, and thrive in our golden years. Take a moment to reflect. What surprised you most today? Was it the hidden dangers of reheating spinach, the bacterial risks in potatoes, or how celery, beets, or mushrooms could impact your well-being? Please share one thing you've learned and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life by commenting below. Your thoughts inspire us to keep sharing wisdom that empowers you. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here's to healthier meals and a vibrant life. See you in the next video.